Wait, that nigga have 96 speed. What you could do with that? Like, if you gonna be slow at the receiver, you better crazy well running better. 96 speed is fast. Now, slow as well. Come on, you send it. Niggas was tired by the flipping third quarter.
He going for the wrong thing, but the play center is 99. They need to stop giving me flipping retro guys out of sketching the box. And that's crazy to even say, but I genuinely thought he had to get the box. But you think I remember training, but give me a flipping 99. Jarvis onto a Sunday. Make me kicking my boots.
I hear he corner card shit either. The people saying. I ain't played against that guy before you.
The Miners will get us started with the opening kickoff. He's going to bring it out from deep. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. A first down for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot. Put him out wide.
He'll take the deep shot. Hits him inside the 20. Still going. Touchdown, Tigers. What a catch and run for 6. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
The 99 Super, I got it.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, UTEP. Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football. And you can tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked them down, but thank goodness, still had a little space left.
He's looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it on the right. Oh, look out. There he goes. Past the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead, lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Get up, he's 30 seconds.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They'll go to the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. At the 40, there he goes. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Niners. Boy, did he just scorch that defense.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got it.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And this quarterback is having himself.
Hey, yeah, he's getting the ball a little quick on his
over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Gets it out quickly. Spins away from the defender. At the 35, he's got room. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. They'll decline the penalty here. The result of the play stands. On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top going 63 yards to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown.
Oh, please stop.
Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UTEP.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he tacks on the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete. A huge pickup. Got a lot of running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat. Positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And the Miners have enough for the first down.
He had a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, picked up 2.
Great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Lets it fly. Complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give is to Smith. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he He's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
Back to pass, it's Ward. He's got it down the middle. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. Trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they did tack on the extra point. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets a block, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation. Go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
He slings it deep to the left. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with a pick.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Tosses to the quarterback. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Yeah, boy.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. Single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle. And offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. It's caught downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. That one comes out hot down the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. First down to start the drive after the break. They go to the ground. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football downfield in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got it.
He's
Touchdown, Auburn.
He's loose.
And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Like get in, please.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Smith takes the handoff, using the spin move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Actually picked up yardage on the play.
Man, that's one of those where you just get daggone. If we had a little bit more space, nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. You need to put more plays together like that right there.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
Wait,
At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock. If you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin, Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point is through, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
I still struggle until I find that hole.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, gotta have it right now. Looking to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Ball in the air, intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
To the air, it's Gabriel. Still on his feet. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And it's so hard to get these guys on the ground. They're such good athletes nowadays, and you can see, had a chance to wrap him up, but he's so elusive. He gets out of the tackle, still forces the incompletion. But, man, these guys are a nightmare to try to get on the ground and try to get those sacks.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be brought down. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were
looking deep down the right side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a...
This one got 388 at halftime. Let's see. You have 99 data in the field. 99 data. This receiver's now. This running back. It's, oh my god, it's too fast. That's awful. His team awful. Got even more pop. Oh yeah, number 60 for the season. And in the season, I won. Who did?
And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Oh, and the ball's out on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense? Getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball in there.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And now on second down for this offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Dances away. Trying to make that. The ball pops out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
The line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slings it downfield. He's got it. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Slips through the line. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Plows through the defense. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback checking off. They've been running it, but now the pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Complete downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
Are you see catching up there? I would. I couldn't. I would get something.
7, South Florida, 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. To the air, it's Gabriel. Fires to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play of bringing up 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Oh, he's going to go for the return. And the ball is loose on the return.
I tried.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Here comes the Texas offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They're trying to get some breathing room from deep in their own territory.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Wide out in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Yeah,
and he intercepts it.
Scary.
Touchdown, USF. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. To throw, it's Ward. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, going to the air.
He's so scared. He's so scared.
Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time. He's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
On second down, wants to throw it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Cameron. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! They'll try to tack one more on their score. It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That's the fourth one I see from the real side.
Going for the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. No guts, no glory. Put it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you can tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate and make it easier on your target.
To the air, it's Gabriel. Right down the middle. He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're first half.
Quarterback checking the play. On second down, they'll take to the air. Pulls it in. It's Cameron.
But Cameron's a ball.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great defenses.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the right. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. They're bringing heat. Gets rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback moving. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Let's see.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. And he's running in the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
What a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a 1-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
And he makes the extra point.
South Florida, 27, Texas, 21.
Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing.
The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're lining up to boot it away.
Texas.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give on the inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Hankerson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Running back searching for a hole.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard. And you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
Wait. I'm about to see.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 28, Soundborn 27.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. The give and tick, 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 tick. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Jordan. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, Texas, 27.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air, it's Gabriel. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the grab outside. It's Neighbors. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Now improvising. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end? Just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it.
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside of the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
This time he's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got a man. It's Jordan. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just...
What's the flipping wide receiver, bro?